And here's Austin Jackson, a strikeout victim in the first. He's got 11. Ties him with his teammate Brandon Moss in that category, and with Brett Boone back in 2001. Jackson will foul it off Vogt. They got a big piece of Stephen Vogt.
Jackson just looking to make contact. You know, in game 2, we talked about a strike him out, throw him out. He had a 3-0 pitch that he swung through. You see right there. Ooh, that's got to hurt. Right there on the bicep. No, chest.
Chest, bicep, a little bit of everything.
Whatever.
That took a big bite out of Stephen Vogt. Right now, he's not feeling a thing. He's thrilled to be in this game 5. Eric Norris, the second catcher. They're carrying 3 catchers on this playoff roster.
To right field, Josh Reddick going back. We'll get there. Backpedaling for the first out of the 4th inning. Our thanks to Bob Melvin and Jim Leyland. This entire series, both have been terrific. 1 down here in the 4th inning for Torrey Hunter. 2 for 15 now in the series. Hunter lined out to Alberto Callaspo in the first inning, 0 for 1.
I think we knew we were going to get good pitching performances tonight, but I didn't think we got 2 no-nos the first 3 innings.
Jim Leyland was really impressed with Sonny Gray in game 2, especially the way he handled Torrey Hunter. After the pitch up and in, Hunter pointed out to the mound in an effort to intimidate Sonny Gray. And Sonny Gray later on said, "That fired me up." And Jim Leyland was impressed by the composure of the 23-year-old.
Good shot there as the manager looks on. The rookie Sonny Gray dazzling again tonight. This time on an even bigger stage. This is game 5. Out to check on him is Stephen Vogt as he misses with ball 3. 3-1. Remember the Angels that year that ventured into the postseason. Fouls it off, full count.
Heck, you saw Stephen Vogt go to the mound. How important is it to have a good catcher and somebody you can lean on in a tough spot like this?
I like them to stay right where they are, but that was a good time to come because he was overthrowing the ball. I'm feisty, though. I think I can do it myself.
Stay where they are, so you don't want to see them.
Right. I know it's 3-1. I know I threw that ball a little bit too hard and high out of the zone. I got it.
Fouled off. We'll do it again. 3-2.
So you didn't really want a reminder, huh?
Well, at the same time, when I was 20 years old, somebody was going to tell me what to do. I couldn't tell them what to do. You got to have some time.
Just like Sonny Gray.
Hunter grounds it back up the middle into center field, a base hit. And the first hit of the ball game comes here in the 4th inning with 1 down. As Cabrera stands in, 0 for 1 tonight. He grounded out to shortstop in the first inning. Mentioned the lack of power lately for Cabrera with the leg injuries. Just 2 extra base hits in his last 113 plate appearances. That dates back to August 27th.
Yeah,
that's just not Miguel Cabrera.
Not at all. He doesn't have the legs to really drive, and they have been pitching him away, and that's generally in his wheelhouse. But he's not been able to drive that ball through the wall or over the wall in right center.
Drives this deep and far to left field. Back goes Cespedes onto the track at the wall. It is gone. A 2-run home run for Miguel Cabrera, and the Tigers strike first on top 2-0. 44 home runs during the regular season, his first of this postseason, and the Tigers jump on top 2-0.
And Buck, you just said it. They've been pitching away. They finally come in, and that's where a ball that he can get to and leave. And that is a huge home run. It's been a long time since he's left the ballpark. It couldn't come at a better time for Detroit.
This pitch inside is one that he can use his hands on. Here's the pitch sequence. They work him away. down out of the strike zone and then try to sneak one by him. You can't sneak a fastball by Cabrera. They had had so much success away, but they get a fastball inside and he can use his hands, and he's big and strong and just drills it out of the ballpark.
So 11 shutout innings for Gray, and it comes to an end here in the 4th inning after the 1-out single to Torrey Hunter. Miguel Cabrera puts the Tigers on top 2-0. Now Prince Fielder had walked in the 2nd inning. Then another look at the home run by Cabrera.
Once again, you know, fastball that he just left out over, and he's been getting a lot of fastballs. This A's team throws a lot of fastballs. You almost forgot all about Cabrera. You really have in this series. Not the same guy. Well, he just showed up right here, and he couldn't come at a better time. Game 5, he sort of flicks that ball out of the ballpark. I thought Cespedes had a beat on it, but he ran out of room.
The A's have thrown 80% fastballs to the Tigers, confident that they couldn't get the head out. Cabrera just did.
Now the Tigers offense coming alive really in game 4. That's kind of where it started, because they had just 6 runs in the first 31 innings of the series. They've had 10 in the last 8.
Like we said before, you don't need many hits, you just need big hits.
One-two. Fielder grounded down the first baseline foul.
You know, a 2-run home run in game 5 feels like 10. I mean, it is really pressure packed, and somebody leaves like that, it just takes the crowd out of this game.
Once again, it just proves what a great hitter Miguel Cabrera is, and there's no way you can put a percentage of how healthy he is, but he is certainly a lot less than 100%.
Fielder grounds it right side. To the backhand goes Moss. Gray will cover for the 2nd out. And he rebounded this year and played in a career high 159 games in 2013 as their DH. Actually caught some games as well. 3 starts behind the plate, 2 in August, 1 in September. To left field and an opposite field base hit for Victor Martinez. 3 hits in the inning now for the Tigers off Sonny Gray. Now Johnny Peralta struck out swinging in the 2nd inning.
This club, Detroit, reminding you, Peralta gets to the plate, they were done 3-0. Peralta up with 2 on. That is the hit of this series. Not to say the Cabreras wasn't right there, but they wouldn't be here if Peralta didn't go deep in game 4.
All the momentum was headed towards the Oakland A's prior to that hit that you spoke of. Well, with more on Johnny Peralta, who's at the plate right now, David Aldridge. David?
Guys, you know, you mentioned the 50-game suspension. It was not an easy decision for the Tigers to bring him back. Team president Dave Domkowski said that he had to talk to some of his players. There was a lot of emotion and anger directed toward Peralta when the suspension was issued. But Peralta did some things that really helped him with his teammates. He sought out individual players before the suspension was even announced to tell them what was coming. He talked to other people in the clubhouse, and when he came back, he was very contrite. Dombrowski said that the decision to reinstate Peralta came only after he talked to everybody on his team. Peralta served this penalty, and as Dombrowski said, we're a nation of second chances. Don?
Well, he's had his 2nd chance here and has made good in this postseason for his team and his teammates.
Yeah, chemistry in this day and age is really important, and having a group of players that are going to fight for each other is huge. Torrey Hunter felt like there was that chemistry when he signed as a free agent with this Tiger ball club, and Johnny Peralta has been a big part of this team for a long time.
And this is lined to left field for Peralta, and that's in for a base hit. Cespedes over to play it as Martinez takes 2nd base, and now it's runners at 1st and 2nd for the Tigers with 2 down.
That's why the 2-2 fastball is a mystery.
Alex Avila looks at ball 1. Avila getting his 2nd look at Sonny Gray. Grounded out to first base in the 3rd inning. Cause of concern here for Bob Melvin, whose team has Now falling behind 2-0. Tigers looking for more here in the top of the 4th inning, and his young starter Sonny Gray has given up 4 hits in the inning on a couple of 2 runs here. That's a strike.
This is why I think pitching changes in the American League are more difficult to make than the National League, because you don't have the pitcher batting in your lineup. So Bob Melvin just has to make a judgment as to whether or not Sonny Gray can get back into a good spot in this strike zone. He's got to make a decision on his young starter.
There's nobody up right now. I mean, this could be a nuclear inning, one swing of the bat.
Buck, you were talking about timely hitting. Well, the Tigers have had that with runners in scoring position in this series. Detroit hitting at .429 as a club. The Oakland A's 139 with runners in scoring position.
Different level of experience. Veteran players in this Tiger lineup. Cabrera, Hunter, Fielder, Martinez, Peralta. All veterans have been down this road before.
Three and 1 now to Avila.
You just wondered when the Tiger offense was going to show up. You know, you kept thinking, well, Cabrera, he's hurt. Yeah, and then you think of it, you forget about Martinez, that did a nice job and some big hits in game 4. It's just a matter of time.
That's the benefit of playing a 5-game series. Got a chance to get the timing, come up with big hits.
Avila will take the walk, and this will load the bases now for the Tigers. Bases filled with Tigers. Omar Infante, the batter. Ball 1 outside.
I mean, that's all he has is fastballs. He's had decent location with it. You know, the ball down you see right there. Obviously, the fastball was up to Cabrera. But where's that hook?
Not been here tonight.
That's going to miss, and it's 2-0 now. Little room for error here for Sonny Gray in this spot.
You know, so much movement on that fastball. Sometimes he can't make the ball go straight.
Infante, the 8th member of the Tigers to bat in the inning. 2-0. Fouled off to the right out of play.
The Tigers have just exactly what they want. A 2-run home run from Cabrera and Verlander on the mound, throwing up zeros.
He's retired the first 9 Oakland A's he has faced in the game on 40 pitches, and 5 of the 9 by way of the K. (2-1) to Omar Infante. Fouled back and out of play.
Boy, it did him a favor right there. 2-1 fastball up out of the zone.
The A's faithful trying to root on the rookie here to get out of this jam in the 4th inning and minimize the damage of this top of the 4th inning.
If there's a time for a biter curveball, it would be right now.
But he hasn't had it yet tonight.
Infante on the ground to shortstop. Lowry will go to first, and that will end the inning. Miguel Cabrera has hit a 2-run home run as the Tigers score a pair and take a 2-0 lead through 3 1/2.